Namaste, this is Gaia Mother Sophia, the incarnation of Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Female Christ and Mary. It's my mission on this earth to wake up the gods, and Persephone has been woken up, which I don't know if I put the video up, but Persephone's been woken up now, tonight, this very date, in ceremony, in India. I was holding space for a girl who I've known for a few years, and the first thing she saw was a peacock, which is about knowledge, the goddess of knowledge. The peacock brings the goddess, or is the gateway for the knowledge. And then she found herself underwater, and there was a city and temples underwater. It was all very dark, she said, and it was covered in moss. And there was lots of fish and weeds floating around in the sea, and there was a temple which was, there was a single pillar and a dome. And I then said to her that I thought it was Atlantis. And then she said that she was in a box, like a coffin, and there was a slit, and she could see mermaids and fairies dancing, and there was a gold throne and a chandelier. And the fairies were throwing rose petals on the gold throne. And she got up, and I said to her, I had a number of crystals with me, which were helping us on this journey. And I said to her, I want you to open the box of this sarcophagus, this coffin, but not with your body. You can do it, but not with your body. Do it with your third eye, do it with something else, but not with your body. So she went back. And she went back in the journey to this place, and she shouted, and the vibrations from the sound that she made from her voice opened the lid of this coffin. And I'd given her a crystal, and while she was doing this, I gave her a crystal while she was journeying, and I gave her a crystal in her hand. And when she came forth back to this world, she couldn't let go of the crystal. She said, my hand's sticking on this crystal, my hand's sticking on this crystal. It's like it's stuck. And eventually her fingers came off and she gave me the crystal. And I said to her, okay, we need to go take you back there. So I took her back. So she went back to this place. And I said, so she was out of the coffin. And she did say that when she got out of the coffin, that she got up and saw the throne and the chandelier, and there were more fairies and mermaids. And I said to her, listen, this time I want you to go and take your throne, because it's yours. And when she journeyed back, there she was again, and this time she was walking towards the throne, and she sat on the throne. And as she was journeying, and in deep, when she was on the other side journeying in Atlantis, her hands were like this, and I put into her hands an ankh mirror that I got from Egypt. And her hands moved, and she said that basically she saw a box next to the throne, and in her hand she saw the key, the ankh, and she picked up the key, and it opened the box, and in the box was a massive heart, and it was still alive. And she looked down and realized that her heart was missing, and she picked it up and put it in her heart, and it was her heart. And at that moment, all the moss disappeared, the darkness disappeared, and the temple was glittering with gold. And she saw a big window, and outside there was green grass and mountains and fairies. And the city of Atlantis has now been awoken, and the queen has taken her throne. We found the queen of Atlantis. It's a joyous day today. The Queen of Atlantis has found, and Atlantis has woken up. That has been done today. Blessings and gratitude for this day. My children, very, very soon, all the gods are going to be standing in the place. Atlantis has risen. It's risen. Atlantis has risen. It's woken up. And so has the Queen of Atlantis, and she's taken back her throne. It's a beautiful day. I'm so excited. The city of Atlantis is back. The Queen has taken her throne. all with the help of the Divine Mother. And the most beautiful thing is, when she came here, I asked her to bring a lighter. And she's never bought a lighter in her life. And we didn't even look at what was on it when it first came, when I used it. But and I looked at it and I said, look at this. It was the Queen of Hearts. I leave you with that knowledge. Go celebrate the news that Atlantis has risen. It's awake, and so too is the Queen of Atlantis. Namaste.